David Bowl from Racing's Inside Track, and I'm with Lynne Mc Loughlin, who works for Jessica Harrington and is involved in doing the Corinthian Challenge, which is coming up now in July. How are you, Lynne?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing, the charity race for the Irish Injured Jockeys Fund.
So it's just a 3-series charity race event, and all money raised goes towards the Irish Injured Jockeys, and it's obviously non-professionals that get to ride the races. The first race is just under 5 weeks' time at the Carrick, over 1.5 miles, and then the second race is at Gorham Park, over 1.5 miles, in September, and then the final leg of it is in Leopardstown on the 22nd of October, over 1.25 miles.
And there are, I think, just 14 of you, is there, at the moment?
There's 14 of us this year, yeah, doing it, so.
And you're to raise, your target is 10,000.
The target is €10,000, so obviously we all have to try our very best to reach that if at all possible, so a lot of fundraising has to be done by us.
And how are you going?
Yeah, okay.
You're going well?
Yeah,
well, that's good.
not too bad. So the more advertising, publicity, it all gets, the more money we get, and as I said, it goes to a really good fund, so fingers crossed the money will be raised. And
I know it's very hard to reach the 10, but if everybody did reach the 10, that's a huge pot then for the Irish Injured Jockeys Fund.
That's 140,000 to have there, and they're just such a good charity, because at the end of the day, jockeys face the inevitability of having a really bad fall, and they're there for them straight away and provide and help in whatever way they can, so it's a really good charity.
You must be looking forward to it, are you?
Yeah, I can't wait, I'm really excited now.
And who are you riding the first race?
I'm riding Jack Blue, trained by Jessie and owned by her daughter Kate for the first one. So he's a good, solid, quiet ride, so he'll be good for my nerves on the day.
And if I remember right, he was second in it last year.
He was, yeah. Sally Ann rode him last year, and he ran a really, really good race to just finish behind Lebac, so hopefully I get the same result out of him this year.
And then tell us, then when you go to the second day then in Gorn, you could use the same horse, but if not, then Jessie will give you another horse.
Yeah, so if Jack's still in, I'm sure I could use him again, and if Jack's gone out, Miss Harrington has agreed just to provide me with the horses for the whole series, so I'm very lucky to have her. She's been really good to me.
That's good, you'll always be on a good one then.
Yeah, well, I hope so, the way she's going these days, yeah.
And I see you're doing you're putting in a lot of work with Warren O'Connor on the simulator over in the apprentice school, and you're riding out every morning as well, so you're working hard.
Yeah, I'm used to riding out, but with regards to using the stick and things like that, I knew I needed a bit of help there, and Warren would come into Jessie's once or twice a week, so that's how I got in touch with him, and he's been excellent. He's been a really, really good help to me. He's an excellent coach, and the stick use is getting a little bit better now. I've
seen you. You're getting a lot better and a lot tighter.
You wouldn't have wanted to see it the first day.
Yeah, which that's what it's all about, is improving, isn't it?
Improving slowly.
And then what else do you do? In the apprentice school then you met with Paddy Flood, and he went through about what you're going to see on the day then.
Yeah, so last weekend people who were able to make it, we just went down to the Kerr house there, and Paddy, really good of him, came in and just went through a typical race day with us, all the race gear from head to toe, what was on first, second, all about weighing in, weighing out, and just went through the race and basically told us not to panic too much and just enjoy it.
And you're getting to ride in 3 of the best tracks in the country as well. So
I can't wait. A little bit worried about that bend in Goran, but I'm sure it'll be okay.
You'll be fine, I'm sure. A well-schooled horse of Jessie's will go around it easy anyway for you.
Yeah, I hope so. Sticking the left hand will be okay.
You'll be fine. And tell me this then, Lynne, do you have many friends? Do you know many people doing it? Do you have 14?
I know
or 13?
Orla Donworth, that's another girl. I just know her from just doing sales over the years, and I don't really know anyone else doing it, but so it's a great way of getting to know new people anyway,
exactly.
So it's good.
And what way are you going to go about trying to raise your money?
So at the minute, obviously, I'm just going around to people I know and just asking for sponsorship, and with regards to businesses, I'm just going to try hold quiz nights, race nights. Miss Harrington has agreed to let me bring in 4 people one morning, so I can try auction that off, and hopefully try get a stallion nomination to auction off as well, just to pump up the funds a little bit, because 10 grand's a lot, so I need to dig deep.
And with Jessie going so well with her jumpers, but now with her flat horses as well, so that option's there for someone if they want to get in contact with you. 4 people on a morning on the gallops.
Exactly. Mrs. Harrington should be more than happy to accommodate you on the day.
Very good. And if anybody wants to sponsor you or anything else, they can contact you.
On my link for my GoFundMe page is on my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, so it's all there. So any donations, no matter how big or small, are greatly appreciated.
Surely are. Well, listen, Lynne, I'm sure we'll see you on the run up to the first race and afterwards, and best of luck with the training up
Thank
to
you
it.
very much. Thank you.